did they win? I saw it was like 18 all or something.
Is that tonight? Yeah, I haven't watched. I haven't like.
Did I just ruin everything for you?
Oh no, I haven't.
They said all they needed was.
Holy fuck!
Nice.
Oh, 40-18. Broncos. Yeah, killed them.
Killed them.
Killed them.
Fucking.
How good are the
them.
Dolphins doing?
Is that it?
Oi, so good.
My new
3
team.
from 3.
Yeah.
Westy chose him at the start of the year. I'm like, you sure you want to do that? And he's like, yeah, I'll give him a go.
Westy's like Wayne Bennett. Love Wayne Bennett.
Now we're all running around going, fins up, fins up. It's the worst thing to do. I hate it. What do you reckon about the NRL this year, Adrian?
Yeah.
Who's your team? Who are you backing?
Give me some options and I'll pick.
What?
we have a
every
dragon?
NRL team.
I don't know.
horse.
Is there that many? There can't only be like
Do you not
18,
know
right?
any? Yeah, there's like, is there 18 now with the Dolphins?
What?
No, 7.
Is it with the? Is this a new team?
Yeah, Dolphins got added this year. So they're the new Brisbane team.
The
They're
17
the
teams.
Redcliffe Dolphins, but they dropped Redcliffe for some reason, so they're just the Dolphins. They're the only team in the comp that doesn't have a city attached to them.
Okay,
They're just the generic Dolphins.
that's terrible. And why? If you're a new team, why pick the Dolphins?
Well, they basically just took over Redcliffe Dolphins, who's like an established team for like fucking years.
I still don't.
Why were they not in the league or whatever?
Well, I mean, it's like Jake's team. Jake, would you like to explain? Oh, you're a fucking dog.
didn't come. I think
Okay.
they're just like a feeder team, weren't they? Or just
Yeah,
like
so I think
a
they're in
different
the
league,
Queensland
like a lower
Cup.
league. Yeah.
So there's like Queensland Cup,
Okay.
and then they feed into the NRL.
Okay, so why was the NRL lacking? So we need to put another team.
I
in?
think every like 10 years or something, they try a new team.
Yeah.
bloat it out.
So there was like
Why?
the Titans was the last one that came.
Yeah,
in.
Titans was the
Before
last
that
new one.
was
So that was the
Cowboys?
band.
Was Cowboys?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Or,
Tigers.
yeah, Storm was before Cowboys, wasn't it? Storm was
Yeah.
like around 2000. Cowboys were like 2005-ish.
Yeah, I don't know. Adrian, do you know?
Adrian.
yeah.
Jake.
I have no
Oh,
idea.
oh, Jake's
I don't
not
know.
here.
I know
Jake's a
nothing
fucking
about
dog.
football.
NRL
Foosball.
stands for National Rugby League.
I'm going
I have to think
a
about that.
I would have laughed so hard if you fucked that up.
I'm going to Titans Dolphins grand final.
I'm going to Dolphins, Broncos. I think they're playing. No, sorry. Broncos, Rabbits. I think they're playing up in the sunny coast.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. You're going to get on the Sunshine Coast Falcons?
I don't know what that is.
It's like the Sunshine
the
Coast
Dolphins.
Redcliffe Dolphins.
Yep.
Yep. The Falcons. Yep.
At least that's a fucking cool animal.
I'm more of a Holden guy, but whatever.
That was so bad. Oh, fuck. Talking about animals. Nikita had an Ash moment today. We were driving along.
Oh, wait, this could
Ash
mean
is,
so many
Ash
things.
is like asparagus thing.
Oh, let it go.
no, it's so good. What do you mean let it go? We
Let
can't
it
let it go.
So we're driving along, and I forget. Oh, that's right. The boys had some random snack in the back seat, and I go,
Asparagus?
oh, give me one. So she hands me one. She's like, "Are these like in the shape of a moose?" And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, I guess I don't know. And I just ate it, and she's just sitting there quietly for another 30 seconds, and she's like, "Is a group of moose called Meese?" And I'm like,
Yes. Yes.
as soon as she said it, she goes, "Don't worry." she's like, just because like goose, and I'm like, I see how you got there.
I was going to say that.
But it's no, it's just no.
I was going to say a goose. A group of geese would be geese. No, wait. A goose.
A group of
A group
multiple-
of gooses. Goose eye would
fucking
be geese.
hell.
Oh, it's like
Goose eye would be geese.
Yeah, yeah. Any
Wait,
more
what
than
did
one
she,
goose.
What did she
is
ask?
A
A
geese.
group of.
She goes, "There's a group of moose called Meese."
I guess.
Hang on.
She looked it up when we got home. I forget.
It'd be
what
funny
it
if
was.
it was Meese.
No, it's not. It's definitely not Meese.
It'd be mooses, wouldn't it?
What?
Or it'd just be like fish and fish.
Moose.
You know, fishes is the actual thing to say.
Well, it depends. If you're talking about multiple
A herd.
species of
Yeah.
fishes,
It's just a herd of moose.
Oh,
so it's still just moose.
Yeah,
group
definitely not. Oh, what?
No. You want to look.
What
at,
is a herd
No.
of
You want
meese?
Oh my god, it says meese.
What the fuck?
No. You need the plural of moose.
What is a herd
because
of
a
meese?
group of gooses.
Are we telling her she's right?
Hold on.
She's right.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, no. The reason why the plural of moose is not meese.
Oh.
Nah. Okay. So
No. Why?
there's
Wait.
other people like Nikita.
The reason is
Yeah,
what?
there's more of them.
Despite a certain honking bird. What the Oh, yeah. Right. It's just moose. 1 moose, 3 moose, a herd of moose.
Okay.
There we go.
7 Meese.
There you go.
Why not?
Heard it here first.
Why not a herd of goose?
It's not meese.
Oh. Yeah, other people are asking the question.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
she's
not
half onto it. I think if enough people ask the question, it becomes the word.
No,
right?
because like people trying to learn English would have to like English is so fucked they would have to know.
How long has she been learning English for?
Yeah, I'm still learning English now.
Yeah.
Samesies.
No.
Yeah, but what words have been like introduced into the dictionary based on slang? Because that's how new words get invented. It's
Yeah.
just
Literally.
slang that gets bring into literally
Literally being used figuratively.
fully. What? Literally being so the word literally means no longer what it means.
Actually, like look, if,
Like teenagers say literally,
incorrectly,
but
like,
not
you know,
in a
like
literal
what,
sense.
literally, yeah.
Yeah, I literally didn't mean it literally.
I'm literally dying.
Yeah, we are technically.
What words got added this year?
Yes, I love these and I hate it.
Makes me angry.
Yeah, same. I remember like
Because
TBH. How that's an
it's not a word.
abbreviation.
Yeah, it says what's how,
Because
Because
Which
is always good.
what is?
the Merriam-Webster. I remember that one from school. It's somewhat official.
I don't
I remember Miriam.
really.
We spoke about it.
No,
FTW.
copy
Copy
pasta.
pasta. Am right?
Noun.
Am I right?
Why is because just in it
It's
now?
got a capital B. I don't know.
It's now a pronoun.
Yeah, Oxford Dictionary. That's a bit more.
Yeah.
Goblin mode. Are you kidding?
Goblin mode.
What the fuck?
I can't.
I can't either.
I just want a list, a basic
Yeah,
list.
so do I.
No, I need justification.
I don't think we're going to get it.
Yeah. 15-second rule.
You're 3 seconds of search. No, that's it.
What's
We're
the
done.
rule? 15 seconds and we give up?
Something like that, yeah.
We'll go with that.
Oh,
BIPOC, hard pass, cancel culture.
These are sayings. They're not.
Yeah, I know.
Except
It's
that
not a
one.
word.
Flex. Surely that was...
Flex is a
yeah.
word. It's just used.
Maybe it's
differently.
just different meanings.
Oh, they're changing the meanings
Yeah.
of words. Oh, that's always good.
Pod. Bubble.
Bubble.
Hang
How
on.
do they
Yeah,
wait,
okay.
go, what's bubble?
Wet market.
Wet market.
I have a feeling you're on a
That's where-
different article.
Wet
Yeah,
market
right.
is where all the virusy come from. So they,
Become the funniest person wherever you go. No thanks, I don't like
Targeted adding.
ooh,
All right, fuck that.
Adages.
We're scrapping it.
I'm getting
Whatever
home.
website
How
this is
fucking
has
hot
so
is
many
it in here
ads.
tonight?
Well,
It boys hot.
it's not just in here. Have you been
Yeah,
around for the
it's
past
been-
2 days?
It's been hot.
It is so hot. I'm moving house and moving furniture in just blastering heat. It's fun.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm glad I'm not a good friend and offering to help.
Oh,
Did I offer to help?
Do you want help?
2 weeks ago.
Sorry, I still had a day job.
You could have asked for help. I would have.
I'm officially unemployed, by the way, and homeless,
No. You have a
and
home.
almost rich.
Yeah. We're recording in Ash's new bedroom tonight.
No, but I'm officially unemployed, homeless, and on Monday I'll be rich until Friday when we have to pay for a new house.
Yeah.
So that's always good.
I don't know if I'd feel good.
Just
or
going to the
before.
track.
Do you feel good or like have anxiety?
A little bit of anxiety, but kind of like just playing it by ear. I'm choosing not to
Because I
think
guess
about it.
I guess it's a little dramatic what you're saying because you have a job lined up.
I have a job lined up.
Yeah.
I filled
And
out
you have a
employment
house
papers
lined up.
and I have a house lined up.
Yeah.
That's
So
what
I
I said
feel like
technically.
Yeah,
And-
I feel like it'd be different if you were just like, I don't know how I'm going to eat tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not literally on the street.
Or figuratively.
Figuratively.
Oh, fuck, I can't even say that.
We'll add it to the dictionary.
Figuratively.
Figuratively.
Needs more syllables.
Figuratively.
Yeah, we had to walk the new owners. We got to meet the new owners who were buying our house,
Yeah,
and I
right.
had to like walk them through and like show them every.
Is that a...
Isn't that your real estate's job?
You've
No,
done so
he
much
was
for your
there.
real estate.
He was there, and he just faded away in the background, and then I just got carried away for about an hour talking to him. And old mate's like, anyway, I'm heading off. And like,
It's you. Wait, what? Fuck, what was it?
Our real
If you
estate-
never want to get bored.
Yeah. It took so long. Anyway, our real estate's wearing like, he had like his full suit, tux and everything.
Yeah.
And he's just sweating his ball sack off.
Fucking oath.
And he's just like sweated over to me. And he's like, I got to go. I'm like, okay. And then.
I've got to go.
Yeah.
Why?
And so I was trying to say in our house, our fridge is just like big stainless steel double door thing. It's about 5 years old. The ice maker stopped working. So we'll like, I know I have to pull the handles off the fridge to get it out the pantry door.
Yeah.
To get it outside. It's such a hassle. And I said to Katie, I'm like, let's just buy a new fridge and get it delivered straight to the new house, and we'll just fucking bin this thing or just offer it to the new owners.
Yeah.
So I offered it
Wait,
to
if
them.
you bin it, you still have to get it out of the house.
Yeah, I know. Like I didn't want to. No, well, my plan was to put it on the street and just put a free sign on it.
You still have to get it out of the
Yeah,
house.
but I didn't want to take it to the dump. That's a hassle. Anyway, so we offered it to the new owner, and I'm like, oh, do you want this fridge like for free and shit? And he's like, oh, fuck yeah, that'd be sick. And then his wife's like, nah, we don't really need it. And he goes, oh, are you sure, babe? Because, you know, like we could have a second fridge. And she's like, no, we've got a fridge, but we don't need one. He goes, oh, what about the fact that we might need a second freezer? And he's just dead set wanted this fridge. And she goes, we've got a second freezer.
Free.
It's a chest freezer. And then he's just like, fuck, devoed. And then I ended up dragging it on the street, put a free sign on it. And I'm like, surely.
And that guy came and picked it up.
Anyway, but by the time I put the free sign on, locked the house, I was driving out the driveway and our neighbour was like walking over to look at it.
Oh, really?
And then I rang my other neighbour. I'm like, is the fridge still there? He's like, no, it's gone.
Yeah.
I'm like, sweet.
Jesus.
We're offloading furniture and then we had that table. Katie's like, put it on Gumtree. And I'm like, there's no way I'm just going to sell this piece of shit table on Gumtree in the next day.
Yeah.
You did.
Anyway, Katie put it on Marketplace and I put it on Gumtree. And then I'd left the house like that hour. And she goes, take the ad down, someone's got it. I'm like, okay. And then I pulled into my brother's driveway and I saw your messages saying, if you sold that table before you reply to this message. So what did you want my table for?
The last like few days I've been trying to find either a cheap stage on like Marketplace or Gumtree or just cheap material to make my own. And then I saw that pop up and I'm like, fuck, I could just cut the legs off that, cut it in half and just like double it up in front of each other and like reinforce the bottom of it.
Oh, just like a raised platform.
Yeah. I'm like, would have been fucking perfect. And then
It was just sleepers screwed together. It's a piece of shit. I'm like, $100
Yeah, but
bucks. I'm going to
still.
make my own and sell them.
yeah, that's what I mean. Even if I went and bought the materials,
Yeah.
and then wasted the time to do it, I was like,
Just get pellets and then just screw some like ply to it or something.
yeah, I don't know. I'm
can
playing
do
around
that.
with something.
Can you talk about why you're making a stage?
Yeah, actually, all got made official today. So
Congratulations. Boy or girl?
Nah.
So I put together like I haven't put it together yet, but I got approved to do a show. I'm all good for now, thanks. To do a monthly comedy show at the Beenleigh
To
Distillery.
run one.
Oh,
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah, so I thought that looked all like rustic and shit, so I would have tied into their theme sick, but you're not a good friend.
Oh. Well, I'd come to the show, but I'm moving 2 hours away.
Yeah,
Wasn't it 20 minutes ago? Did you
yeah.
Have you named it?
Not the actual show. Not
You get
yet.
to name the show?
Yeah, that's like, so obviously I've spoken briefly to you two about it. I've met with like a few different venues and I don't know, just as soon as I walked into this place, it was just,
got the vibe.
yeah, it was just so chilled.
Is that you walk in and it's like the bar in front, then there's like a function room
Yeah,
to the left?
yeah,
that's
that's
sick.
it.
I love that.
Yeah,
place.
it's sick.
We're supposed to get married there.
Oh, really?
And they never replied to our email.
Oh, true.
And like we've been married for like 5 years now, and every time we drive past, we're like, we're still waiting for that reply.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a pretty sick venue. And then, yeah, every idea I had, they were just on board with, and they're pretty much happy to give me free reign. And all the back end side of things is exactly what I wanted, whereas all the other venues were obviously looking after themselves, which is,
Obviously.
yeah, understandable. But yeah, like especially one venue that was super keen to go ahead. I won't name them or anything, obviously, but they wanted to charge me $1,700 for every show that I put on just to
have the show.
have the show at their venue.
Did they?
Let's pay
I
us
think
out,
you were
guys.
charging tickets.
Yeah, so that's what they said. They said, we will keep everything behind the bar, and you can keep anything on top of tickets over the $1,700. And I'm
Like, yeah, okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
yeah. I'm like, fuck, I'm not getting like Kevin Hart to perform here.
I'll
Like,
make it out like 3 cents.
Yeah. So but yeah, pretty stoked on that place. There's another place up in the city who might want to start doing something in May. That, again, cool vibe and shit. So
if you could get enough shows cranking, like you could have like 3 a week or something. Like 3 regular shows a week on different days or whatever.
Yeah. It'd be a lot of work.
It's a ton of work.
I spent a lot of booking and shit.
Yeah, that's the thing. At this stage, I'm pretty happy if I just have that one show, and if this second one.
And early days, you'll have to be there too, right?
What's that?
And early days, you'd have to be there essentially.
Yeah. 100%.
They're like, I'm headlining again. Go me.
It's just me every month. But yeah, fucking. I met with one. There's a funny story from one of them, so I was hoping this sort of came up.
From a venue, you mean? Or
I met with one venue, and it went all sweet and stuff. And he goes, "Oh, is there a all ages event?" And I'm like, "It's up to you as a venue." I'm like, at the end of the day, people are going to get up there. They're going to be talking about like dicks, assholes, fucking blah blah blah. I'm like, there's a blanket rule that there's no sexism, no homophobia,
no sexism.
Yeah,
how do you do that?
So you can still do it, but it's just, I guess,
don't lean hard.
Ironically or something.
Yeah, and then I go, and obviously no racism, and he goes, "Oh, well, a little bit of racism's funny."
Because, but no, he's just speaking honestly.
Yeah,
we all feel like that.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's all about intent.
That's what
Depends
I
on
said
the
to him.
race.
That's what I said to him. I'm like,
It depends on the race.
I go, yeah, I know what you mean. And he's like, because I watch this YouTube video. It comes out all the time, and he was talking about, the Saturday Night Live bit where I forget their names, but the black dude and the white dude read out each other's news articles, and they try and make each other say just fucked up shit.
Yeah.
So the white dude's sitting there just saying like fucking racist shit about black people, and that's the funny thing about it.
Yeah.
And he's like, that's pretty funny. And I'm like, yeah, well, the issue is people that have been doing it for 6 months.
It's 2023.
Yeah. They watch that and they go, I can do that in fucking
Beenleigh Town.
Yeah, Beenleigh.
Yeah.
And then they come in and drop the N-word, and it's like,
Shootings have gone up in Beenleigh.
Yeah. So, but I was just like, it took me back, but I was like, yeah, you're right.
You're right.
Some racism
You're
is
right.
funny.
Let's encourage it.
Fucking
That's
hell.
a perfect name for the show.
So yeah, first show's April 21st at Beenleigh Tavern.
Beenleigh Tav. That's sick. Oh wait, is the Beenleigh Tavern or the Rum Distillery?
Beenleigh Rum Distillery. Sorry,
that's down that service road.
Yeah.
You're gonna have thousands of people at the tavern while you're chilling on stage on your own.
Yeah, Beenleigh Distillery. So
That's cool. You got a lineup already?
So that's what today was for. We finalised all those minor details because I didn't want to reach out to people without a date. I didn't want to be like, hey, are you free for this imaginary show? And they'd be like, when is it? And I have to be like,
what date was it?
Friday the 21st of April.
Oh yeah, putting it in my calendar.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I probably won't make it.
It's a big drive.
Yeah, I'll come along if you need like numbers for like an opening show. You'd probably want like good numbers at the start.
Yeah. So,
I'll bring all my friends.
yeah, that was another.
Or one of them.
They were so the 2 venues that I'm talking with. They were the only 2 that were happy with me for whatever reason. I have a shitty month. They're like, if fucking 10 people come in, we're not going to be like, fuck you. You're not ever having a show here again. They're like,
Right.
As long as it's not costing them money.
Yeah.
It's
exactly.
It's a win-win for them.
For sure. Yeah.
They're probably like, even if you have no people in, that's 5 extra comedians that we could just serve drinks to.
Yeah. So minimum capacities not minimum, but we're aiming for 40 people. That's with minimum table and chairs. But if we cram in enough table and chairs, we can get 100 people in there.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Be a mosh pit.
That's what I'm aiming for.
Cram people in.
Yeah. Fucking oath. That's so much better than scattered people.
I want a fire risk.
Yeah. So it's sick.
So you said they were going to be serving food there too, hey? Working on it.
Yes,
They do like pub grub, don't they?
Yeah. So at this stage, that's an evolving thing as well for them. They're in the early stages of getting a proper kitchen and shit built, so it's wood fire pizzas for now, which is still pretty fucking mint for a comedy show.
When I was the only time I went there, I got pretty drunk. But yeah, I just I was smashing pizzas. They were so good.
Yeah, yeah.
Shout out Beenleigh Tavern.
Yes. Beenleigh Distillery.
Beenleigh Distillery. Rum salute. Tavern sucks.
I'm sorry.
I think it's the same like company.
Nah, it's
no,
not.
probably isn't.
Nah, it's not.
Do you remember there used to be a water park there?
I've seen pictures of
You were
it.
probably not born.
Nah, I've seen the
You
pictures.
were not born.
Nah, well, when it was a water park, I was there as like a tot, like probably 4 or 5 years old. My brothers were way older. They used to have like big pirate ship and shit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I wish I haven't seen pictures. I didn't know there was any, but
Actually, maybe I'm thinking of the one where the Hyperdome used to be. Apparently,
I
that
heard
used
that
Yeah.
there used to be a water park.
yeah, it used to be a water park. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
yeah, I don't remember that one. There was a water park called Amazons. Do you remember that?
No.
I think it was like
When was that?
early 90s, and then it got demolished for, I think it was like in Jindalee or something. They put like a shopping centre there. Google Amazon, so I want to know where it was.
Remember?
Just gonna Google Amazon, see what's gonna come up.
Yeah, Amazon Water Park. It was my favourite. It was like second to Wet n Wild, easy.
Brisbane Wiki. Here we go.
Aquatic Adventure.
Opened in 1980. Holy fuck.
Jindalee. It said Jindalee.
I just saw 1999 drowning. Some people died there
A 5-year-old boy. Blah
Yeah.
blah blah.
out of the shotgun. I remember that.
True.
What?
And it was your favourite place.
You got to take risks.
That's
Closed
hectic.
why?
Where was it at?
Jindalee.
2001 it closed.
Jindalee. Yeah, Jindalee.
Low patronage.
Yeah, I think they just sold the land and they built a shopping centre.
Fuck yeah. Bring it back. You should re-buy it.
That kid would be like in his 30s now.
Or if he was 5 in, when was it? 1999.
Yeah, he's my age. Holy shit!
He's not your
Roughly.
age. I was born
wait.
in 92.
I'm good with maths. Yeah, nah, that was a pretty good park. That.
Would you go back?
Yeah, it would. You probably suck though. I hate going back to things
So
when you're an adult because
at Wet n Wild, I haven't been there for a long time.
Nah, me either.
But someone, who did I hear this from? I heard this from someone. Anyway, I can't remember who it was. I heard it from.
Sounds like an Ash fact.
But at Wet n Wild, right? So you know like you've been there, I'm guessing.
Yeah, yeah.
And so you go up and you have to walk up the stairs or whatever to get to the top of the slides.
Yeah.
And what do you remember of, like, what is the process of, like, actually getting to go down a slide? So you walk up the top and then wait in line and
stand
then
there and wait.
Yeah, stand there and wait, and then the guy, like,
go.
guides you over. Yeah, tells you to fucking...
Apparently there's a scale now. You got to meet a
Yeah,
weight
Jake
limit.
was telling us that. When
Oh,
he
is
came
that
up.
here? Is that here that I heard this?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
spoke
yeah.
about it.
Okay.
Because I said
Never mind.
that to Nikita a few
So they
weeks
weigh
ago.
you now. They fat shame you before you go down.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That was here. I couldn't remember, like, if you, like,
Yeah.
heard it
But
here
you
or
can't be
somewhere.
too. Maybe like heavier people launch harder up the sides, and it's a risk.
I'd say it's something like that.
It's still lame.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I'm too scared to go now.
They need to
Because
get
of
you.
that?
Yeah, that and my rashies a bit tight.
You know what they need? they need plus size
Plus slide.
plus size slides. Imagine,
What would that be?
I don't know, just slides that cater for bigger people.
Yeah.
I don't know. You
Just
just
like-
you jump into a
Just
sewer
like,
system.
yeah,
and just
big
surf
metal
the shit.
troughs. Just like fat pigs rolling around.
I've always wanted to, like, go and you see those videos. Like, it's the big slide that, like, it's a steep drop and then just, like, launches.
And the floor just pulls out from underneath you. Those ones?
Well,
What? Oh, no. Oh,
Oh,
well,
right.
you
it's
have
just
mad
like one.
nightmares.
No, have you seen those ones?
I know what
You
I
stand
can
in the
imagine
tube
what
like
you're talking
this,
about.
And there's just a perspex
Oh, and it
platform.
drops.
Yeah,
It drops. Yeah, I know,
yeah.
I think the loop at Wet n Wild.
Yeah,
does
it
that.
does.
Yeah, okay.
I've never done it. I don't think I ever would.
Why? You worried you're going to get weighed to get in there?
What's the thing? Like in the old days, you had to meet a certain height. Now you got to meet a certain
Yeah,
weight.
and
Like, do they just like fucking diabetes test you and then like get your full BMI and shit? IQ test.
We should go tomorrow.
Yeah. Pass a degree and then you can finally use the slide.
I always remember it being fun, but I don't know if that was like when you're younger, it's fun, and like
Yeah.
now it's like not fun.
Well, I went back. I feel like I've had this conversation, but yeah, I went back to Dreamworld when I was older, and I was like, "This is fucking terrible."
It's because it's so old.
It was bad the last time we went because I reckon maybe 60% of the park was just either
Closed?
getting renovated or just
It's just tombstones everywhere.
yeah.
Indefinitely renovated.
Yeah, they should just sell that thing for what it's worth. Like, it's paid off for sure, and the land would be worth hundreds of millions. I'm
It
pretty
still
sure
gets
we're
a pretty
speaking
good-
about this, and
Still
we
gets a
even
pretty good
looked up-
turnout.
Do you think?
Yeah.
they get kickback, like I don't know if it's government or whatever for like, bringing tourists.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe.
They should hold like the Olympic Games there somehow.
At Dreamworld.
What are you talking about?
Why not?
We've had an Olympics here. They like converted a whole pool and everything.
Yeah, they ruined the pool.
Yeah.
How do we get back on the Olympics?
Yeah. Oh, did you hear they're taking the stupid fucking poles down? At the Gold Coast poles?
The light.
Well, I heard that like for fucking a whole year. I've heard they're going to take them down.
Oh, really?
Have they
I just found out yesterday.
Yeah, I found out yesterday too.
I think they're starting.
I think it's official.
No, bullshit.
No.
Don't believe you.
So it was on the news, and on the news they took a photo of, or they'll film in the poles, or whatever. But they had to stand in the swampland to get the
right
like
words,
the right angle of the poles to actually spell out the words Gold Coast. Because
what are they going to do with the poles?
They should sell each one as like a fucking like a
they
put a plaque on each pole, and this is one of 20
And
or
then
whatever
what?
it is.
You're
One of
just
$1
left
million.
with a random street pole because it doesn't
Yeah, you
spell
put
the
it-
word then.
Put it in your fucking. This is section 3 of G
And,
on my front yard.
and some of the poles have like 70 lights on them or whatever.
I'm trying to picture it. All I can picture is a piece of shit.
Yeah,
But apparently
it's
the
bad.
guy-
Quick, just bring it up quick. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure like one pole will have a bunch of lights on it, and the next one will have.
Yeah, it does.
Because the guy who, or the designer or architect, whatever, who did it, got paid like $2 million.
Imagine being that
do
guy
it. Yeah, what if you'd be the most
at
hated?
a dinner or seeing people.
That looks so
It
terrible.
was the biggest waste of money.
The worst thing is the L.
Yeah, 100%.
The L is so bad.
More
They
verticals.
could have put like a LED strip down the pole or something.
Like, no, just
I feel like that photo is like fully edited. Like they had to time lapse it and get the blur to make the words.
I think it is like concept looking at
Yeah,
the cars and shit.
and the T is terrible as well.
you could tell that was taken from like a crane in the swamp area.
Who would have ever approved that?
Dumb,
crazy.
dumb rich people.
Dumb rich people.
Dumb rich people.
What was it? Wasn't it $2 million or something?
Yeah,
It was something dumb like that.
The guy who designed it got paid $2 million. I think it was like a few million more just to build it. And I remember when it went up, I got to work because I had to drive past it, and I was like, "Oh, they're putting new light poles on the freeway. They've stored them all in front of the fucking."
Yeah.
They've stored them
I
all.
thought they were just like, that's where they're putting them, and then they'll spread them out across the highway. And then my boss was like, "No, that's the new Olympic thing." I'm like, "The what?" And then I like Googled it, and I was like, "Holy shit, that is
Wasn't it
bad."
Commonwealth Games? It can't
Yeah.
be Olympics.
Yeah, sorry, Commonwealth.
It's so
Anyway, apparently that was the design of that was based on something that, like some European, like I think it was like England or something. They did a similar thing. It was
Right.
based on something else.
But
It looked
did
way
it
better than
crash and-
ours.
Did it fucking? Was it terrible as well?
The fact they did like yellow high vis on the bottom of the poles made me thought it was like a like just some street works.
Well, isn't that what our normal street lights have?
No,
I
I thought
don't
they
think
just
so.
like silver. The whole thing.
Yellow probably represents Australia, or like just
Maybe.
Why do you have to represent Australia? The Commonwealth Games.
yeah, I don't know.
It was a dumb fucking idea.
I think the T is probably the worst. Look at it. It looks like
L's
a
the
bull's head.
worst. Maybe.
Yeah. Anyway,
Fucking
fuck the Gold Coast.
yeah.
I'm out of here.
What are they going to do for Brisbane Olympic Games in 2030?
Like one of them.
So they start growing some trees in the shape of Brisbane.
I went to the gym this Arvo, and it was one of the weirdest things I've ever seen there. So I walk in, and there's just this dude in the center of everything, just juggling.
Oh, cool.
I guess.
What do you mean?
He was juggling like 8 balls, and I thought,
That's cool. That 8 is.
I mean, it
impressive.
was impressive.
Were they like
but
10 kilo balls or something?
No, they were just normal juggling balls, and he had like a little zip bag in front of him, so they were like professional balls. And then I was watching him the whole time, and I was there for like an hour, and he just did it for the whole hour. And I was like, couldn't you juggle at home? Like, why do you have to come to
So
the gym?
was he like
With high
paid
ceiling?
to do it or something? Or was
Hey,
it just
High
a,
ceiling.
Possibly.
was it just a
Outside
workout?
has no ceiling.
No, but then it's, one, it's fucking hot, and 2, there's wind.
Well, so he's just a member of the gym
Yeah.
coming to juggle. So I guess if you're a member of a gym, you can come in and do what you
Yeah, you
want,
can
and
go
you
in
can
and do
just say
whatever
it's
the
a
fuck you
workout.
want. Some people, like, I'll be there some days, and some people just come in to go to the toilet.
Yeah, use a shower. You should go in, drag your platform in.
Didn't
like,
you say you
Is this
didn't
thing
have
on?
anywhere to live right now?
yeah,
Yeah, I'll give you my card.
yeah. You do like
No,
full
then you'll
stand up
lose your
set.
membership.
Sleep in the sauna.
Yeah, maybe a bit hot.
Well, I thought it was odd, but seems I'm the odd one out.
No, it's not.
No,
it's
fucking,
not.
that is odd.
It's not odd, but I just think it's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's
Weirdly, I watched a video on juggling.
You should be like
yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah.
you should be like, can I chuck you a ball and try and like catch it in there and just throw him like a dumbbell? No, what are they called? Kettlebell?
Yeah.
Juggle that.
Can you juggle?
No, I tried.
I've been trying since having kids.
I can kind of, but not like consistently.
Yeah.
I can do like probably 3 or 4 with like 3 balls. I can get like 3 rotations, and then I just like it always gets further away. I can never figure it out.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
I won't bring it up just yet. So I've got 2 videos to show tonight. The first one, I just want to say off the bat, I'm so sorry for making fun of your house video.
Really?
So I hope you take it easy on me.
Wait, hang on. No, wait. No, you can't say that and not do it.
Okay.
All right.
Are you selling your house?
So, no. I remember on one of the first podcasts it came up where, for whatever
block?
reason... Yeah.
The block audition? You found the block audition?
Nikita was on random USB the other day and she's like, what the fuck's this? And clicked on it. And she found our block audition video. It is the cringiest fucking
That's
thing
so good.
I have
can't
ever
wait.
seen in my life.
I can't wait.
I'm so keen for
Do
this.
they normally release these audition videos?
Nah, this is just for them. But I mean, because Nikita and I sent this in, we're like, I reckon we've got a good chance.
So what we're watching is something you thought was legit.
Yeah, so we filmed this, we cut it together, we sent it in. So for a bit of perspective,
No.
this is a 9-year-old video.
That's not even that old.
It's pretty old.
It's old, but like,
This is iPhone 3.
8 or 9, maybe 8. So
That's iPhone 4.
yeah,
Probably.
you'll see by the quality, it's terrible.
What'd you film it on?
I think we filmed it on my old MacBook. So it was during the period where I think it was 2 or 3 seasons in a row of the block. I
never really watched it, but I know what it is.
Oh, okay.
I know what it is.
They had either someone getting married on the block or they were there to raise money for their wedding.
Oh, right. You want a reason why you're there to try.
Yeah. So we were like, oh, fuck. We were getting married we were getting married just before this was about to start. So they would have been filming right when we should have been on a honeymoon.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
And we weren't going on a honeymoon anyway. So Nikita and I were like, what if we write, you've had your wedding, now it's time for your honeymoon.
Yeah.
And then we thought that would be like the sickest fucking sales pitch.
True.
Anyway, so this is what Nikita said to both of you when you walked in, that we're never to speak about this again.
Okay. I'm secretly filming this.
You need to film it.
I'm going to pause it throughout and because it's a...
No, hang on, wait.
It's a 3.5 minute video.
Do we get just one solid run through? Or are you just going to make
Why do you have to pause it?
Just to
To explain your cringiness. You can't do that. I never got to...
Yeah, we paused yours.
No, I don't
Okay.
think we did we?
Yeah, we
Alright,
did.
you do whatever you need to do.
Can I grab a bit of ice before this? Sorry, please.
Something to choke on.
Chill.
Yeah. It's so fucking hot in here.
Is this like my going away present?
Sort of. I've got something else for you for that.
Okay, cool.
Equally as shit and embarrassing.
By the way, I'm drinking...
Yeah, what are those?
I just saw them. Like, it's VB, but it's... Victoria Extra.
Are they good?
They just act
No.
like stronger.
Oh,
It just tastes like VB, but a bit shitter.
fuck yeah.
I recommend them.
Are you able to throw that back in?
All right.
Just in case I need another one, and then we'll get into this.
Let's do this.
All right, let me drag this over. Why is this not dragging over? Oh, fuck, we can't watch it. Sorry.
Oh,
All right. I don't know if we'll get fucking copyrighted for the song at the start, so if you think so, we'll edit it out in editing. Everyone ready?
I'm very ready.
it's. Wait.
What?
Are you pausing already?
Yeah.
Well, he wants to say something.
No, don't interrupt it. Let's watch this.
It's letterbox.
Dude, you know me with fucking technology. I probably made this on PowerPoint.
I don't even know what that is.
And I know this song too.
I made this on
and I really like this song.
Yeah, how sick is it? All right.
Let's
Here we
watch
go.
this.
This is fucking
It's
so.
on my hand.
Okay, ready? Go.
got honeymoon wrong.
Air hostess.
Hi, I'm Nikita, and this is James. We are 23 from
Look at
Brisbane.
those biceps.
We have been together for 6 years, and we're currently engaged and going to get married on the 27th of November.
I'm a cabinet maker by trade, so I'll be taking care of most of the building side of things and also organising all the other trades. And Nikita works in an accounting agency, so she's pretty obsessive
What's
with
happened
her
to your
money.
voice?
So
What?
She'll take care of that, and she'll also take care of the design side of things, but I'm sure she'll bounce some ideas off me.
Are you ready?
What?
We don't have any children yet, but we do have one little furball that definitely keeps up.
Okay, for this part,
Ah!
why the fuck would we think it was important to add this next video to a fucking audition video?
Nice.
We
Costume.
bought
Wait,
our
what happened?
house back in February this year.
Switch sides too. We had to make it look like it wasn't filmed on the same day.
Why?
Why can't you wear shirts that fit?
Oh, fucking hell.
You look like you're
You look.
both reading
the
from a
same.
script.
I was jacked then. All right, ready?
You look pretty ripped.
As a complete renovator. We still have a bit to go, but along the way, I think we've definitely found what style we like.
We've done a lot of the renovations ourselves.
Oh my god.
Got a few sparkies and plumbers in to tackle a couple of the jobs we weren't smart enough to do. Before we started renovating, we sort of looked at a few designs and we decided that the timber look was the sort of direction that we wanted to head.
Wood.
So we've definitely stuck to having timber as a feature piece in each of our rooms.
Dude, this next part
In
is
the
so
lounge room,
cringe.
we've done a full timber feature wall with a custom-made cabinet and a wall-hung
You
TV.
wait, come
We're in the
back.
process.
Cringe.
Nothing's
Vin,
changed.
You did a pan out and then moved 1 foot and did another pan out of the exact same fucking thing.
Shut the fuck up.
Nice cabinet.
Finishing off a study.
This part is the worst part.
And then you
kitchen
went and
originally
shifted
was
into
a
the
galley-style kitchen.
You got no.
Wait, pause it.
However, we
Wait,
This timber feature wall backs onto my studio.
why? Why would you not finish it first?
We were mid-renos.
So,
This is where we were at when we fucking...
so then don't
Why not?
show it.
Why did you have the dog's pee mat on the floor still?
blocked off a joining wall to the lounge room to create a large U-shaped
I don't know what's up with
kitchen.
my voice, eh?
We went for a two-tone styled kitchen with wide base cabinets and timber features in the overheads and pantries, topped off with 40mm stone tops. We also built a custom-made
Oh my goodness.
My sales skills have gotten a bit better since then.
Yeah.
dining table to
and
match
this is how
the
you make
kitchen
phone calls now?
and topped it off with
You should send this to
industrial-style
people.
stools and chairs. We continued the timber look in the ensuite by using a timber look tile on the floor and running
fuck
up
up.
one wall
Stop.
with a
Wait,
custom.
how?
Where's the timber?
I understand. It's terrible.
No, I know, but this is
like
fun. How is it possible that I can hear that you're reading a script?
Yeah, that's what I like.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
Like you. Obviously, you're reading
100%. Yeah.
Made vanity to match the white in the kitchen to create a flowing style throughout.
So just on that part as well, that's what I super struggled with when I first started stand-up because I was like...
reading.
Because I'd write my bits out and then I'd be like, I have to say it word for word. So in my head, I was like, hello, everybody. And it was just super scripted.
Yeah.
Funny.
Again, in the laundry, we used the same styled two-tone with the timber and the white with a stone bench top to finish it off.
I think that James and I would make
We're
a
outside.
really good team. We have learnt each other's boundaries throughout our time renovating.
This part's probably one of my least favorites.
Okay.
Our house together. We definitely do butt heads quite a bit, but James has become really good at apologising, so usually our fights don't carry on for too long.
Nikita's a bit of a clean freak, so I definitely don't think would have any issues with
Your voice
kinks
is
when it comes
freaking
to
me
our
out.
website being tidy enough. Me, also being in the building industry, I'm very hands-on, like to get in and give the boys a hand. I don't like to stand back and just watch them. I've also been told my sense of humour can be pretty hard to take at sometimes, but I just like to make people laugh, and it's what gets me through the day. So
Why not?
yeah, that's it. So
We have had a really tough year. We have experienced some things that most people
I was
probably
like, why the fuck
won't
do we
in
have
a
to put this in?
lifetime.
Sob
But
story.
James and I
Yeah.
are really proud of each other and what we've overcome and conquered. So we definitely believe that the block is something that
Jeez.
we will be able to take on.
it's be definitely a once in a lifetime honeymoon, and be a good way to test our short term marriage.
And that's where your comedy career
Fucking
kicked
hell.
off.
Yeah.
Wasn't that bad? Like,
Really?
like
Oh,
for,
It's okay. It's
I bet you there would have been worse ones.
Oh, for sure there would have been worse ones, but it was still listening back.
you only
just
feel
the-
cringe about it
When,
because
yeah,
it's
when
you.
it's when it's
Yeah,
me watching you.
but
I just,
still.
it honestly wasn't that cringe. I just like making fun of like the shit that I see that's.
You got to that point, Katie 100% wanted to do that so hard, and I was just like, nah,
Oh, really?
not doing it.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck.
Wait,
didn't get
to go
cringe.
on the block. you
Yeah,
mean.
she wanted to do this whole thing as well. It was like, because we
Yeah.
were like the first like 2 seasons of the block,
Yeah, yeah.
but we didn't have the balls to do that. Well, I didn't.
Yeah,
I would have had to talk. Like, she hates talking on camera and shit,
Mm.
as you saw with the house sale.
Wait. Okay, so she would have wanted to do it but not said anything? Don't they need to see who you are?
Yeah,
like,
they-
isn't the whole point they want to see your dynamic and see if it's going to
Yeah.
make good TV
Yeah,
or
for
not?
sure.
So that would be the first step, and then the next one would be like, I think they bring, if you make like to a certain point, you'll have, I think you have to renovate like a room or just do some sort of basic.
So the steps, we looked into it pretty excessively when we did that. Not that it shows, but you do that, and then if you get to the next step, it's a like in-person meeting with the producers and shit, so they can see, I guess, that it wasn't all scripted and something like that. I guess.
Wait, look. Hey, what have you done? Hang on.
Nikita, what do I say now?
Yeah.
And then then you go into the like renovating a room fucking thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought it was pretty fucking cringe.
Is it the block where they like? I've never really watched it. It's Scott Cam, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Did they do this thing, or maybe it was the early seasons where they're like, this is how we build a wall, and like they build a wall together and shit?
I think maybe the early seasons.
Yeah. Oh, I figured they don't do it
Yeah.
now, but I just vaguely remember like teams of people, and they had to like, all right, the first challenge is we're going to build
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
build
They
a
do
wall
like
or
random
something.
challenges.
Yeah.
And shit. Yeah. Like the early seasons of the block was sick because you had like a shitty old house that you were given a rough budget to
Yeah.
work to. Now it's like, here's a high-rise building you have to renovate in 2 weeks,
Yeah.
and you have $7 million to do it.
Yeah,
Good luck.
exactly.
It's like no one can relate to that
But
anymore.
they all just get trades in to do it, right? They have to.
Yeah, they've got like select trades they can work from. Like all your kitchens have to be done by like Freedom or whoever's
Yeah.
sponsoring the show, basically. Shit like
That-
that.
yeah.
So as a cabinet maker, I couldn't be like, I'm fucking off for 2 weeks to build my kitchen. I'll be back. And you can't get like, because my brother's a builder, I'd want him to run the build, but you can't have family or friends or whatever doing it because they'll do it for
Yeah.
wage rates. They want you to struggle.
Yeah, I don't know. It's fucking.
So much of it must be staged. There has to be.
It is.
Yeah, I've heard a fair bit of it's staged.
What was that?
I think
Isn't like the most recent thing, there was like people and then they left because of some shit, and then
there was a big scandal this year because the people that won it, they blew like the record for the like biggest block ever sold. They made however many millions, but then the second place runner only made like 100,000 or some shit like that. I didn't watch this year, so I've just seen what I've seen on like articles. But the guy that bought it, I follow him on Instagram. He's a sick cunt.
Baller.
Was this guy, and he's just a baller from Melbourne.
okay.
And he's just so basically he's one of those people that run like, you know, those car giveaways and house giveaways and shit like that for charity. So he runs one of them, but he also fucking just lives the life. Like he's bought a Lamborghini yacht like Conor McGregor has. Like all of his cars are like he bought this race car and he just fucking drifts it in a shed. It's like one of like 5 that have ever been made. And he's young as fuck. Yeah, that's the block winners there. So he knows the block winners, and he went and bought the house that they did on the block for like fucking
True.
however many millions. So then everyone kicked up a stink, but to show that he was a legit buyer, well, in a way, it sort of still worked in his favour because he's like, well, fuck everyone, I'll give the house away like through one of my giveaways.
Yeah.
So I guess he still won
They're making bank
Yeah,
just
yeah.
on like the publicity.
ticket sales and shit
Yeah.
like that. So he just gave the blockhouse away that he spent all that money on.
To one of the guys.
Yeah.
Gives it back. Yeah, that's
But fucking living the dream, eh?
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, imagine
Like
being
how-
rich.
He puts all that shit up, but how depressed do you think he really is?
Not at all.
Nah,
You
he
really don't think
seems.
so?
He's one of those guys that posts like stories all throughout his day,
Yeah.
and he like again, you don't know what's going on behind closed doors.
If there was a power blackout and his phone died,
yeah,
he'd be fucking suicidal.
yeah,
Yeah, one of them.
we probably would be too. How long do you reckon you could go without?
My phone?
Yeah,
And like live my life like exactly as I'm living it now.
yeah.
Kind of, it's hard because I need it, but not for like connecting with other people, just
Yeah,
for like,
yeah.
practical stuff.
My phone. So I've being at the mother-in-law's house today. I fell asleep without plugging my phone into the wall, and I woke up and it was like on 5%. So I've been charging it wherever I could, and I had to go back to the old house. And I didn't have a charger, and I was on like 15%. I was like freaking out, kind of in the background, like I'm by myself. What if something happens, or like
Yeah.
I need to like make a call? I have to fucking find a payphone.
Yeah.
Like who uses payphones, and like where do you find a payphone?
Aren't they all free now?
Are they?
I think so.
Surely not.
I think so.
I guess I'd have to make some sort
They
of
still got coin.
incentive.
They still got your coin dispensers and
I'm
shit.
pretty sure they're all free.
Because yeah,
all
I
those
don't know.
Telstra ones.
Like yeah, I think you get free Wi-Fi if you're close enough to one.
What?
If you're on Telstra, you can like they project free Wi-Fi
True.
or some shit. I think yeah.
Just sitting beside
But-
a fucking
Yeah,
phone.
we're
booth.
making
When-
payphones free calls around Australia, 2021.
Who like when's the last time you used a payphone
fucking
Well, it's not a payphone. anymore.
years.
or a phone phone?
Pu-
Street
public
phone.
phone.
Last time you used a street phone. But yeah, if you're using a payphone, there's like a good chance you're a lower class of human than I am. Like to put it bluntly. Well, you don't have a mobile, and
Maybe their phone just ran out of battery.
you don't have a mobile, and you're carrying coins in
Hey?
your pocket. That's two types of people I don't want to be around.
No. 1-800 reverse.
I had a mate that would he would ring me 1-800 reverse, and instead of saying his name to the machine, he would say, "Ash, call me back." And then the machine would ring me and be like, "You have a call from Ash, call me back." And then I'd hang up, and then I'd have to call his mobile
Why?
so that he didn't get charged.
It's 1-800 reverse. You
Oh no, sorry. So I wouldn't get charged. Like it was his way of telling me to call him
Yeah.
without doing the whole 1-800 reverse. It was a way of sending a free voicemail.
I get that, but you ended up having to call him anyway. What's the difference?
Well, he had no way to tell me to call him. He couldn't text me or call me, so he rang 1-800 reverse to send me a voice
I
message.
understand what he did.
What's your question?
Why couldn't he just fucking talk to you then?
Because he didn't want me to be charged whatever, like
You're
$1.80
calling
or
him
something.
anyway.
Yeah, but it's probably free for me to call like off my mobile. I'm talking years ago, like back when it was like you worried about your phone credit. Now it's all about your data.
Oh, phone credit,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I didn't know people were still on credit. I'm surprised how
I know
many
people
are.
that travel.
I'm
Are
prepaid.
you on? Yeah, you are.
Oh, so I've been prepaid since my phone got paid off, and then I figured out that I've been putting auto recharge on. And I don't know when I'm recharging. I just ignore my emails and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm
you paying
recharging
more?
like $50 each time, but I'm doing it like twice a month and shit.
Yeah,
Because
that's
I'm
a
chewing
lot.
through my credit because I'm podcasting.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so I went and bought a new fridge at the Good Guys, and they're like partners with Telstra now.
Yeah.
So they say, oh, if
Yeah,
you're a
that's
Telstra.
so frustrating.
He's like, oh, are you a Telstra customer? I'm like, yeah. And he goes, oh, we can check your plan and shit. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to don't upsell me on shit. And no, what we do is we just look at
Yeah.
what you're doing. We just make sure like there's no better deals and shit. I'm like, whatever, well, let's have a look. And he goes, we can put you on a 1-year plan for $49 a month. So it's $1 cheaper, whatever. But you get 60 gig instead of 20. And I'm like, sign me up.
Yeah.
And he signed me up, but I haven't had 5G since.
Oh, really?
I'm just stuck on 4G now.
I got
Oh,
an
because it's
email.
a 4G plan.
Well, he had to put a new SIM card in and shit. So he
He just gives you a Nokia 3310.
No,
Here you go, you cheap
no, but some
fuck.
plans aren't on 5G.
Yeah, so I think he's fucked it. Like, what am I now? Yeah, 4G.
Yeah,
I haven't been 5G since, so I'm going to go back and burn the shop down.
Fuck yeah.
but you signed a contract.
Yeah, fuck.
I got an email yesterday saying my plan's going up $5 a month.
Really?
Yeah.
Who are you with?
Vodafone.
Shout out.
I've been with them always.
Yeah,
Really?
Always.
Actually, lie. I started with 3. Remember when Remember 3?
Yeah, I was a 3-2.
Yeah.
32, 32.
No, 3 as well.
Yeah, I scammed my first ever mobile phone, probably younger than I should have got it. But
Yeah?
Dad got upsold because he had to get Mum a new phone, and they were like, "Oh, you get a second phone for free on the same plan."
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, well, that was basically it. So then I
A
got
Coke phone.
Yeah. So then I was taking like my phone to school in like grade 6, and Mum's like, "Don't fucking take it out of your bag." But of course, at lunchtime, I was like, "Look at Snake."
I remember when,
Snake too.
when I was like when I was old enough to like go and apply, and like that was probably like one of the first things I did, get a phone contract, and remember they used to like check your credit or whatever, and they were like, "Oh, your credit's good. You can get 5 phones today." I'm like, "I don't need 5 phones."
What the fuck?
Thanks, but I don't need 5 phones. I'll have 2. I don't know.
That's crazy. I wonder how many people say yes.
I don't know because I don't think I don't think I could have paid for the 5 phones.
That's how they get you.
Yeah,
5 phones. the fuck is
they're like, yeah, I don't know.
5
remember-
physical phones?
Yeah, they're like you got enough credit that you can like go with 5 phones today if you want them.
I still
Need
remember
5 phones.
my first ringtone I bought on that phone as well.
Remember messaging numbers to get ring? Like,
Oh, yeah, the back of magazines and shit.
I remember having to like make your own ringtone where you could like tune in the.
Oh, yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that. Yeah. I was never clever enough to do that, so I just bought.
I remember doing Sweet Child of Mine.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about the first like real song I got, because like you could get those the tone
it
ones.
wasn't. It's a real tone as well.
Yeah, it was a flip phone. Like,
Oh yeah.
because I think I had like a hand-me-down 3310 or something from Mum that she didn't want, that I just fucked around with. But this was like a legit flip phone. It was like I was a businessman.
So many people
And I
don't
got-
even know what a 3310 is. You said that like everyone knows what.
Everyone
that is.
knows.
What do the numbers represent in Nokia terms? Like,
I don't know.
Remember when everyone only had a Nokia?
yeah,
Yeah.
Nokia was like the iPhone back then.
Yeah.
Now it's either, and then obviously Androids have stepped it up.
And then razors were a thing for ages. Those real skinny.
Oh yeah. I remember. that.
What's the new iPhone? Is it? Because I've been getting adverts for like a
14 or
yellow
something.
iPhone or some shit.
Oh no, it's just a promote. So like this one that I have is red, and it's like you could only get it if you bought it online or whatever.
It's amazing how like people sucked in just to colors
Yeah.
alone.
When
that yellow one though, you get money off for buying it. Like it's cheaper.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Just because it's
I remember that first iPhone they bought out, because it was always black, and then they came out with the white one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember like I had to have that white one. I was like, this is
Just
fucking
'cause.
sick. Yeah,
just because I look pink.
I think I even like had to pay out my previous plan just to
Holy
get this white one.
fuck.
And I'm like, have to have it.
I'm gonna look sick on the
I'm a
block.
rapper.
On the
I also have a white mobile phone to call people for.
And this is where we recorded the video.
Yeah.
I used to get a new phone every year.
Really?
Yeah, I used to. I don't anymore. I stopped caring.
Fucking Ryan Reynolds here sold
I saw.
Mint Mobile
Yeah.
for $1.3 billion. That's
good,
crazy,
hey?
eh?
What do you do?
He ran this phone carrier called Mint Mobile, and he just sold it.
Well, he owns a.
Well,
what?
not anymore.
Not anymore, he did.
He owned a what? Phone
Mint,
company.
Yeah, Mint Mobile, which I'd heard of before, but I didn't realize he was like a part owner in it.
So he sold
So
for
good.
1.3. What, is
$1.3 billion.
that for him or like split between?
It'll be the company and whoever.
Yeah, it'd
like
be the
owns it.
company, and he gets his cut. But still, he's fucking...
He's
He's Deadpool, and he's
Bald.
married to Blake Lively.
he's a ball.
I don't know who that is.
Don't you?
You know who Blake Lively is?
She was in... was it the OC or the Hills?
I don't remember. I just know her from.
I don't know the OC. I mean, I don't know the Hills.
Good Girl. Not Gossip Girl, I think.
don't know that.
That's she.
Oh, sure.
That, just go images.
Yes.
my
Yes.
God.
What, that doesn't explain her enough? What image do you want to see?
I don't know. I just want to
Titty
find
one.
something more
Yeah.
recognizable.
Adrian's like, I need to see some nudes.
It does.
some
It
tits.
honestly doesn't matter how many images you pull up.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't know who it is.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought.
That's what
But
I
if
figured.
there's any titties, I'll take it.
I'll take it. Anyway, that's her there.
Yeah. Good on you, Ryan.
Fucking
Have
We're
you,
talk-
have you watched Waiting yet?
waiting.
Ryan Reynolds.
He's
is in it.
no.
It's like an early day.
It's
Ryan
one of the
Reynolds comedy.
74
about-
movies we've talked about.
The
It's-
wait.
It's,
Yeah, no,
it's
no,
one you
I
would
haven't.
like. It's
Nah.
you'd actually like.
You
Matrix
told me
more.
I would like it. I there's legit probably 6 movies or TV shows I want to watch at the moment, and I just fucking can't commit to any of them.
You did promise.
which means I didn't commit to watching Matrix. But I've done something else which I'm
Wait.
hoping will make up for it.
Okay.
And
Are we moving into that now?
Let's just watch the Matrix. I think.
we should probably close on it.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. So I was talking about South Park last week, the new episodes. And I think I told you how last week's episode was all about ChatGPT. Can I tell you that?
Yeah.
So it came out that fucking South Park got ChatGPT to write the episode.
That's so good.
I know.
I just predicted that as you were saying. I'm like, surely that
Simpsons
was what it was.
did it.
Yes,
That's so good.
But that was crazy, Because, people were watching the end credits and it was credited to Trey Parker and ChatGPT.
That's sick as. I want to watch it.
Wait.
I wonder if they went like
so behind.
exactly how it did, or did they?
Nah,
alter it?
so I think they just got like parts from it, sort of thing.
It's close to how Family Guy, how they say Family Guy make their jokes, so they get like this like sea orca to like pick up a ball and drop it into another thing, and they take the two things and they make a joke from it.
I saw
It's like just an idea generator. Or something.
Yeah.
Talking about orcas, did you see that that orca in what's that dude that always goes
Free
on
Willy.
Rogan?
Hey,
That dude that always goes on Rogan about the orca that's trapped in fucking Sealand or whatever it is.
yeah, I know.
Sealand. It's Seaworld.
Sealand. Welcome to Sealand.
We have Meese.
Yeah, it finally died.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't get out.
Nah,
so mate's given up or what?
I don't know. I guess
Problem
it's
is, if
gonna
they
have to.
released it right, do you think it would have survived if he's been like
Probably.
fed its
Probably
own
not.
food? Wouldn't
It's
have been,
probably
like, trying
probably
against
old as fuck and was going to die. He probably got vaccinated. What's his name? I'm trying to think of his name.
Yeah, I fucking don't remember.
Ryan
I know
Reynolds.
his name every time I ever think of it because I've always wanted to watch Blackfish.
I was going to save it in here, and I'm like, that won't come up. And then you said orca, and I'm like, fuck.
Of course it did. What were we just talking about? Yeah. South Park ChatGPT is a good episode.
The first two before that were probably better for me, but it was still a good episode.
Have you seen they've released ChatGPT 4?
Yeah, so
Like the
I haven't
latest one?
played with it yet. Have you?
Don't know what I'm signed up to.
I don't even know how much I'm
letting it
paying on
run
my
my
phone.
life.
All right, leave me alone.
I'm asking it. I stayed up last night just asking it the deepest questions, trying to get it to admit
You were
to
so
wanting to.
against it like a few weeks ago.
Oh, I'm still against it. But like, I'm like,
He's
at
hooked.
what point?
I knew that you would get hooked as soon as you started using
Oh,
it.
I'm just like last night. I think my last question was like,
What am I
we
going to do?
know that overpopulation is a bad thing for the human race, and ChatGPT is here to help humans. What are you going to do about overpopulation? And it's like,
It's not here to help humans.
it has to be.
It's a language model.
Got morals and ethics. Anyway, so it was basically explaining how it can help with like healthcare and reproductive care. Basically saying we can push like propaganda for abortions and shit without saying it. I wanted it to tell me it was just gonna like just launch some nukes,
Fuck
but
yeah.
there's no way it was gonna do that.
No.
But the latest one. Apparently, Microsoft just laid off their morals and ethics team
Why?
for AI advancements and shit. Why not? Why not just the most important
all
thing?
out.
Get rid of it. And there was another dude who gave, I know it was ChatGPT or one of them. He gave him a budget and he's like, take this money. This is your budget. I want you to invest it and make more money, and it did.
True.
Yeah, it's like you figure it out and make sure it makes me more money, and it did. Like how fucking brilliant! And everyone's gonna do that. Soon it'll just be everything's run by it.
Yeah.
Sure.
We could just do day trading essentially, and instead of
Humans
having
wouldn't.
to watch the trends, it can like calculate the trends and like see it.
And will that get to a point where it's like stocks and shit, day trading? It came down to where you were located. If you were closer to the exchange or whatever, you would have shorter like fiber optic cable to that thing. So you would get the fucking calculations quicker, and you could make a quicker trade than the next person who was the next room over, sort of thing. There was a Radio Lab, really good one episode about it, and it was like, well, it came down to that microsecond of making a trade before someone else could, and how close you were to the point where you had to be. And is it going to get to a point where like ChatGPT or like these AI systems are doing it all, and just the normal human couldn't compete?
Maybe.
Sort of how like you could mine for crypto in the early days, but now it's like you're going up against Chinese mega factories.
Could be.
You're like,
It's
I
illegal
don't
in
care.
China. What do you mean?
You could just be super lucky in the stock market like Nancy Pelosi's husband.
He is super lucky.
This fucking someone asked AI to extend on the Mona Lisa painting. It's not the fucking. I feel like this is gonna be like that time I showed you the orca eating a shark.
Oh,
but
Orca.
I thought it was cool. So
What do you ask it to do? To extend.
So yeah, it extends on the. Why is it not fucking play? Oh, here we go.
Something else.
Cool.
Oh, that's cool. I love that shit.
Who's that?
Yeah, it is cool. Hey, thank
Wait,
you.
let me see. Did I send it to you guys or
Are you
not?
nerding out on me right now?
This is fucking cool.
Let's watch it 3 times.
Because how the fuck has AI gone, okay, so well, what else could have been happening? Blah, blah, blah. I'll zoom out. Like, that's
I don't
smart as
understand.
fuck.
What's he doing? He's
He's
drawing
drawing the Mona Lisa.
Oh, okay. I just realized what was going on. Yep.
Oh, you're on board now?
Wait, so he's.
Nah, fuck you.
Oh, so they've turned the Mona Lisa into the real life.
Yeah, so AI was asked to extend the Mona Lisa painting, and this is what it looked like.
Okay.
So, yeah, just basically zoomed back from what you always see of the Mona Lisa.
And it turns out what we were seeing was the actual photo. I'm just.
Did I send you
That's
that,
awesome. I do
that
like
video, that dude playing with that endless paper app, whatever, that drawing thing?
Maybe.
I was trying to find it.
Let me know if you find it.
I feel like I sent it to you.
There's a fucking there was this weird. I've had this on here for a couple of weeks now. I don't know if it's going to fuck with you guys as well.
Oh yeah, I've seen this.
Have you?
Yep.
Did you blink?
No, don't blink. What do you mean? It just says it's going to happen fast. What do you mean? Don't blink.
Okay, so I read over the side there. Imagine blinking and missing it,
Yeah.
and I blinked at the exact moment it happened.
Did you miss it?
Yeah, so I had to rewatch it again.
But it happens in a second.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
it happens in like a split second. Why is there no sound tonight?
It doesn't matter. It's just a chemical reaction.
I don't understand.
So
It's just
she's
chemical
gonna
reaction. She's going to mix
pour
these two liquids together. Just watch. Don't blink. You miss it. 3, 2.
Ready? I like blinked
What
at
the
that exact
fuck?
moment. Crazy, eh?
How'd that happen?
So basically, she pours liquids like into each other, and it just goes black in like a split second.
Well, the thing is though, it doesn't instantly turn, like it doesn't turn black when she pours it in. There's a delay, which is what is cool.
Oh yeah, that is cool.
She should drink it. She turns black. That's unreal.
Holy fuck! I'm sweating my dick off over here.
Yeah, what's
No,
that on
don't.
here?
Don't sweat it off.
Is that fan on reverse? Is it on heater?
I've just
that a-
noticed it's
you
not
know
even
that-
on turning.
Is
So it's just you guys getting fan.
I can't even feel it.
What is with that? The fans that do the reversing. Do you think that actually helps?
What
It,
sucks the hot air?
Yeah, so your ceiling fan, you got the reverse switch, winter mode.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, I've never used it though.
Me either. Do you
hot-
think it actually works?
So your hot air rises. It's a way to circulate air in your room without blowing air onto you because it's cold.
But where does all that air go then? Just chill up in the ceiling.
So it pulls the cold air up and it like disperses the hot air that's above, I guess, and circulates it. It's all about air circulation.
Adrian's
I'm sure-
doing that look.
I'm sure
Adrian's
the
got that
inventors of fans put it in for a reason, and that's all I can think of. Okay, Google it.
Yeah. Why do fans have reverse? That's
There we go.
Plus
fucking
Chat
dumb.
GPT.
Why do? I mean, it sounds logical what you said, but
Yeah,
still, I
do.
can't see it
Shall I send you-
helping that
shall I send
much.
you this one?
Everybody understands how a ceiling fan works in the summer. But it's not common knowledge that a ceiling fan can actually be used in the winter months as well. The way this works is relatively simple. During winter, the fan operates in reverse.
And that's all we've got time
Yeah.
for.
Good. My eyes are so blurry right now.
Do your kids have nightmares, Adrian?
Oh, wait. Sorry, can I read the last line, which actually
the-
explains
No.
the whole thing?
Okay, go.
This helps disperse warm air around the room. Done.
Let's distribute, but yes.
Go on.
If they watch scary shit,
Oh, really?
yeah. Otherwise, not really.
Westy in the last couple of weeks has started just like every night, just like screaming in his sleep. It's like,
Did
But
you show him your audition tape?
There's like a night terror though. Like that sounds.
I think, yeah, I think so. And it's taken like a while to get him back to sleep. And I've heard of I used to work with a few guys, and they were like, "Oh, our kids are going through like the night terror stage." And I was like, "Fuck."
I hate it when they call it night terrors. It's just nightmares, right?
No,
Or
it's
bad
different.
dreams.
Yeah, apparently it is different.
What's the difference? Is one where they're like screaming in real life?
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know what the difference is. I just know that there is a difference. Fuck.
Yeah, because the other night he wouldn't go to sleep unless I was like, I'm like, I'll lay next to you and I'll hold your hand. And then if in your nightmare something bad's happening, just squeeze my hand and I'll come in your nightmare and save you. And he's like, how? And I'm like,
Have you not seen Freddy Krueger?
and I'm like, I just will.
We're just lucid dreaming now.
Yeah.
And he has a nightmare and you're not there and you're like the worst.
Yeah,
ever.
100%.
Has he said what he's like dreaming about?
Nah, he never really, I don't know if he just says he doesn't remember. So I don't know if he actually doesn't or whether he just doesn't want to talk about it.
Yeah. My 3-year-old has I'm guessing he has nightmares because I think they're just, he's having dreams and they're confusing. He doesn't know why he's dreaming these things and he wakes up in his bed. He doesn't understand what's happening in his head. So he walks over to the door and he like yells out. So I walk in and he goes, oh, the butterfly and it fell and just like random nonsense.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, let's climb back into bed and hold your teddy and just, it's super cute. But at the same time, like, I just want to explain to him like what's happening in your head.
Yeah. That's the fucked part.
Trying to explain to him now that we're moving house is hard. I'm like, we're giving our house to new people. And then I'm like, the new people are coming over today and they have kids. And he was like running around the yard with their kids. They got like the same age and shit. And super sad.
It is sad. Have you found this fucking video yet?
No, shut up.
What are you doing? You like checking Facebook?
Yeah, I'm checking Facebook. No, I'm trying to find a video because it's cool.
Yeah, it better be fucking cool.
Huh? So it's my So this is my last episode with you guys as a regular because I'm moving away. So I have a poem for you.
Oh,
a poem.
Did you write it?
I wrote a poem.
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 I read a poem.
Ray? All right. You want to take the stage?
Yeah, go. Take the stage. James, don't cry.
It's actually cut off.
Don't cry.
I'm not going to cry. I'm going to be like, why the fuck is Ash doing a poem?
Goodbye,
Ash thinks he's fucking, who's that dude on Rogan?
Napoleon Dynamite.
Who always finishes with the poem, the smart, like brainy dude.
Lex Friedman?
Yeah.
I'm definitely not him. Goodbye, dear friends. It's time to part. Our time together has been a work of art. Our memories we have made will forever stay. And my heart.
And my name is Ash.
They will never fade away. Brought to you by ChatGPT. I asked it to write me a goodbye poem.
That was so lame.
Thanks.
No, it was beautiful.
Yeah, that was.
I'm not crying. I'm sweating.
Yeah, it is fucking ridiculously hot. Found that video yet?
I think we give up on your video.
Yeah.
I've forgotten what your video was
Yeah,
about.
I forget as well. We're about 6 topics on.
Yeah.
Shut up.
We're running out of small talk.
I had a random thought the other night. I was watching my TV, and I did like.
I do the same. But go on.
Do you guys like zone out when you're watching your TV?
No. I'm usually watching something I want to watch.
I got into the deepest thought,
James.
and it was like, and I was like, I wonder how big TVs are eventually going to get before they're too big.
The projectors.
Well, I think we're there. It turns into.
You reckon? Because every time we need a new TV, they're like, come over to our fucking 900-inch TV, and I'm like, oh, wow.
We'll turn into VR. It's like put on your goggles. But that was how phones were. They got bigger, and then it was like the smaller. There was a trend of just like the smaller the phone,
I don't
the better.
think it's going to trend to get a smaller TV.
But yeah, now it's back to the bigger the phone.
Did you guys ever watch the American Office?
Yeah.
That was the only one to watch.
No, they're both good.
Fuck the original one.
Where he's walking them through his apartment with his girlfriend. He's got like the small flat screen on the wall.
Yeah. So
fucking
good.
hilarious. Yeah, but I feel like every time I get a new TV, it's like when you're in the shop and shit, you're like, fuck, this is insane. The picture's so good. It's so big. And then you get home for like a couple of weeks and you're like, it could be bigger and better.
Yeah, you get used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because our TV shit itself when we went out and bought one that was like a couple inches bigger. And then she's like, this is fucking way too big. And now it just seems normal. We're talking about TVs here, right?
Yeah.
Until you go back and... It's like the weird thing where I don't know, you probably haven't, but if you hold an old phone
Yeah.
now and it's like weirdly small.
Yeah. Is this the one where you can forever zoom into a drawing?
Yeah, that's what
I've seen ones like this.
That's pretty cool.
I don't know why.
I used to do that
there's
on
no
AutoCAD.
sound.
Are you connected to the The what's it
Oh,
gonna
up
do?
here.
It probably doesn't need sound, this one.
Yeah,
Maybe
but
one of
still.
them is like, you go look at this. I
Ready?
don't know if this is the right one or not.
Drawing. So I drew all these birds, and if you follow the birds, you can
Yeah, it's
keep
pretty
going
crazy,
and
yeah.
going,
You
and
have to fully
eventually
know
get
where
to a
to
little
zoom in.
island where
You
you
drew
would
it,
find
so-
a little doggy emperor, and look at all the detail that you can get there. Now, the thing that you might not know is if you went another direction, you would have found another world. And within this world, in the sewers, you'd see a little club for insects. And behind the bouncer, you'd see some viruses. And if you looked into the virus, you'd see a tiny little atom. And if you looked into that atom, you would see a universe. And within that universe, there's this solar system. And one of the planets on the solar system has a bridge that has a traffic jam, that has an alien that is smoking a cigarette, that has these little fire people on the cigarette. And if you like art,
That's
I
what I
was-
reckon.
So much
When
fucking
you-
like detail.
When you get so deep in it, like
I was
Everything-
sketching on
everything's,
this app called Endless Paper.
circular. What's the word? I think is it circular? Like everything is, no matter how
not
deep
sure.
and small in you go, you end up coming back out. Like the universe is. There's a word for it. I think it's circular or something like
I
that.
showed Tara this video and she couldn't watch it. She's like, it's gone too far. It's freaking me out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that just real time rendering? Really, isn't it? Like it
I
just
don't know.
renders every time you.
No idea.
Who cares?
I don't know. I don't know. I just thought it was so cool.
don't know.
And there's just something about it that
Speaking
I
of
find
pictures, the new
awesome.
Chat GPT, it's not that. It's the other one. They asked. Oh no, I think it was that one. They asked it to explain why this picture is humorous,
Right.
and it was a picture of, I think it was an iPhone with, instead of a charging cord, it was like some HDMI cable or something.
Okay.
And it's funny because obviously that cable isn't for the phone, and it fully explained why it was funny. So it knew the picture, it understood the picture, which they can do now,
Yeah.
but it was actually explaining the humor, which is like apparently is a big breakthrough to be able to have it explain humor to us.
Yeah, right.
That's
Can
interesting.
you pass me more ice, please?
Go my drink.
My drink.
Ice is melting.
Yeah, it's not really ice anymore, is it?
Well, it is just a fridge.
Shut up.
Oh,
What did you want to add?
I knew where you could have got this 2-door
There you
fridge
go.
freezer not long
Yeah,
ago.
should have fucking given me your freezer, Ash. So you don't give me your table and you don't give me your freezer. See how it is.
There's a. You wouldn't fit it in here, surely. Anyway,
Oh, fuck, that was too much. I just zoned out while I was pouring that.
Really?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Fuck yeah.
should we call it?
We can't call it. James has something to show us.
I do have something to show you, and I'm thinking about bringing it up now just to reignite the flame.
I feel like we're dying.
Ash did that with his poem.
Yeah. Was
So-
it my poem?
You asked me to watch The Matrix for your last episode.
And you failed
I
miserably.
failed to do that. I didn't have time. So I was racking my brain. I was like, oh, what can I do
I
to
watched the Matrix recap.
send
video.
Ash off and say, like, thanks for, like, getting this off the ground and blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking, and I was randomly driving and I was like, fuck, I've got a gig tonight. Should I
Oh no.
jeopardize everything I've ever worked for in my comedy career
Oh no.
and do the toothpaste bit on stage
Bullshit.
and record it?
Oh!
Did you?
Yeah,
Did you actually?
yeah.
Oh no.
So on Thursday night,
And it was a hit.
I was doing the karaoke bar, and this is the only reason I was like, oh, I'll give it a
I'm
go.
gonna die no matter what.
Yeah.
The karaoke. Oh yeah.
So,
I hope you edited laughter in.
you think you're gonna die no
I was
matter
just,
what?
I'll just premise it by saying Reed was there, who's been on the show before.
Should we explain what the bit is?
Okay, so
No.
The
You're gonna,
toothpaste tube in
you're
the
gonna take
logo.
away from any impact that if there is. I don't know.
yeah. Well, we can watch it first. I did fumble a bit of the joke, so
Oh, the delivery. That's what the problem is.
It's
I know-
basically
I wanted to say that because I know Ash is going to be like, you didn't deliver it properly.
so without ruining the joke. It's basically a joke that I came up with, and I thought it would be funny, and I told James, and everyone just gave me shit and said this is so like dumb Anyway, and I thought it would work.
I told
he's taken
Nikita,
it.
and she's like, "Oh my god, that's so romantic." And I'm like, "All my jokes are about you." And she's like, "But they're not like nice jokes." All right.
So you got
I can't believe-
Reed to film.
No, I just set it up on my water.
I can't believe the first stand-up of you I'm seeing.
It's terrible as well because I'm so not confident in what I'm saying.
Is this your like mic check?
So good.
No, this was my closer.
Oh,
Yeah, you'll see.
This is awesome.
Well, I had to because I got the competition tomorrow night, so I had to do my like tight 5. That was like my warm up for that.
Did you have to
So-
speed through it a little bit more so you could fit this in?
Nah, the karaoke bar is pretty loosey goosey on time, so I knew I'd have time at the end of it just to throw it in.
You look like you have no head right now.
Yeah. All right, you ready?
Already.
No, I'm not.
I'll leave you on this one. This was just a random little thought. I was brushing my teeth the other morning, and I was squeezing the toothpaste on my toothbrush, and I looked down and I saw on the label it said sugar-free toothpaste. And I was like, the fuck? Like, to me that would imply that at some stage toothpaste contains sugar, which is weird because it's like, why would major corporations put sugar in something that they're telling us
This is
they're
where I
giving us
fumble.
to fight the sugar? Like it's some sort of weird toothpaste conception, you know what I mean? I was like, what's next? I'm going to jump in my shower and wash myself with dirt-free soap. I'm going to fuck my wife with AIDS-free condoms. That'll do me,
Oh my god. Who's that?
That was the MC. He's
okay.
coming to save me.
Okay. Oh man, I feel it.
Oh fuck!
Can't believe you let yourself.
Oh no, you can't see. I don't know why you can't see my face in there.
No, probably
But
for the best.
the whole time I was smiling so hard through the
Really?
whole thing. Yeah.
Trying not to laugh to yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
You would thought of
'Cause
like,
on
why
the-
does he think this is so funny?
Guys, you were right.
Oh,
It's a shit bit.
It's 100% the delivery.
Well, yeah, it's just a delivery. You should try it.
I will.
I wasn't confident in what I was saying.
Did we?
It's one of many.
You said Reed was there. Did we tell him the joke? Like, did he know?
He knew the joke because he's listened
Oh, okay.
to the podcast.
I'm sure he was probably thinking Ash pulled it off.
Yes.
Way better.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I said to him before, I'm like, I think I'm going to do the toothpaste bit. And he's like, what did he say? Something about like, oh, that's the perfect send off or something like that. And I'm like, that's what I thought.
I appreciate it that you like bombed for me.
Did you feel like you were bombing as well?
Hey?
Watching that? Did you feel like you were bombing as well watching this?
Like, not really, because I wasn't there. I thought, no, like what you said was legit. I would have added a bit, but I can't critique the professional.
No, I fumbled the middle bit and then
It's hard to get your words around like the
Yeah,
brushing
yeah.
your teeth with the thing that is supposed to protect your teeth from the thing you're brushing
yeah,
your
that
teeth
was the
with.
bit that I
Yeah.
fumbled on. I was like,
Anyway, imagine this.
and then I just sat up there and just
AIDS
paused
free
in,
condoms. I liked it. Yeah, yeah.
paused in 3 seconds of fucking, what the fuck did I just do?
Okay,
That'll do
anyway,
me.
thanks.
That'll do me.
Smart.
But you saved it with AIDS. Fuck my wife with AIDS free condoms. It was so
Yeah.
like sharp and just shocking.
Well, I think because that more than any of that joke tied into the rest of my set. So for the start of that,
All right, it
everyone-
doesn't make no sense
yeah.
to anything.
For the rest of it, people would have been like, okay, he's talking about his life. Why is he randomly talking about toothpaste now?
Anyway, let me try this new bit.
The MC messaged me yesterday. He's like, so which one was the bit you were doing for your mate? And I'm like,
Because it all sucks.
Oh, man.
the toothpaste bit.
Okay. Oh, you told him before?
I told him before, yeah. I wanted to make it pretty obvious. I'm like, the last bit I'm just doing.
Let me separate from myself. Everyone,
This is not my joke. If it sucks, it wasn't me.
Part of me wanted to, because it's a pretty cruisy room, part of me wanted to G up the crowd and just be like before I started
Oh,
filming,
tell
just
them.
be like, when I hit the punchline, you guys just need to go fucking crazy. But I was like, nah, I want Ash to see how shit this is.
I'm assuming there was only one person in that audience.
No.
Because I only heard one
no.
laugh.
So then, what you should have done then is filmed you G'ing up the crowd, but don't show that until like afterwards.
yeah.
It cuts to like a Dave Chappelle audience clapping.
With those sick professional cuts you're getting good at.
Fucking oath. Like the block video.
No,
I appreciate it. That is pretty special. I'd rather that than you watch The Matrix.
Yeah, no, you're welcome. So now I'm going into my big competition tomorrow.
Imagine if you're like, forget your thing. So,
if I do, I swear to God, I will fucking flip.
oh my gosh. I can't.
Classic.
Tomorrow, huh?
Yeah, tomorrow night.
Where is it?
Sit down comedy club.
You nervous?
Probably more nervous than I was the first time, but part of me, I don't know, it sounds shitty to say, but I was talking to a couple of other people this week. Part of me wants it to be over.
Yeah.
Because I've randomly in the last like 3 weeks, I don't know if it's the excitement of like starting my own show, but I've started like writing heaps of shit again.
Oh, cool.
And I just want to like...
Just try the new shit.
And I just...
Open with the toothpaste. Close with the toothpaste.
That would be...
This is called a hard callback.
Yeah.
When I tell you the same joke again.
So yeah, I'm like super just want to try all this new shit, but then I don't want to lose this like tight 5 at the moment while I'm in this competition.
Right. So you've only been doing that. Okay. That's cool.
So I'm getting a little bit over it. But I'm still like playing around with wording and where the jokes are at and blah, blah, blah.
When's that tomorrow night?
Yeah.
I'll be there.
No, you won't be.
You won't be.
So yeah, that's the first time Nikita's coming to watch me as well. So it's going to be fucking
Nice.
nerve-wracking.
Do you think so?
Isn't the sit down comedy club? Isn't that like the biggest comedy thing in Brisbane?
Yeah, that's...
What's the most well known
Yeah,
one
that's
that
the
you
most
always hear
well-known.
on like Triple M fucking advertising and shit?
Yeah, so that's probably the biggest and most well-known. But Good Chat Comedy Club, I did a post about them yesterday. That's sort of the... They've been going for like 5 years now. They're sort of... It's a pretty mint little club and everyone loves going there, and they've started getting some like big names through there as well.
Is there like a laugh festival thing on now?
And the Gold Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah. None of them replied to my emails about coming on the podcast.
I'm sure they will.
But they're all like bigger comedians,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
But I'm sure I just got to show them that toothpaste bit. If some of them were there on Thursday night and saw that, like they would have been like, "Oh my god, do you have a podcast we could come on and talk about other generic topics?"
Do you want to come on my podcast and talk about
Yeah.
some topics?
Well, there's a seat for you. There's an extra seat. Who's replacing me? That's what I want to know.
I don't know.
Or you two just awkwardly going to sit here and
Yeah,
talk
we're
about
just,
me?
Yeah.
Adrian's going to look.
Remember
at
that
videos
time
of
when
this.
Ash was like,
Finally, no one to fact check.
Yeah.
no, I like it.
No, I guess things will be a little bit different. We're going through that, but
I'm sure you'll figure it out behind the scenes.
yeah.
Or we won't.
Or we won't. Or this could be the last episode for everyone.
That'd be special. That'd be really special.
You said you ended your set on my bit.
I already ate a bag of dicks on stage for you. I'm not fucking ending this. But
You'll be back next week.
Oh, yeah, I'll be back.
Yeah, I feel like you'll randomly just be knocking on my door. We'll start recording and you'll just be like,
Wait,
I'll phone in.
oh, fucking hell.
will you actually be moved by next week?
Well, next Saturday I will be here, but I'll be sleeping at my parents' house with my 2 kids, so I don't think I can really make it here, even though we're like a street over. Who knows?
Oh,
Come and knock it.
surprise guest.
I'll knock on the garage door.
It's not
What?
a garage.
That's
It's a fully
set.
Fully
What do you mean?
soundproofed vape room. Meth lab.
Vape room.
fucking hell.
All right.
All right. Nice
All right,
one.
we calling it there?
I think so.
Any final words, Ash?
Thanks for having me. I'll be back in a month.
See you next week.
As a guest,
Yeah.
sitting in a different chair.
Fuck yeah. Oh, shit. What did I just do?
Delete.
Oh, my God.
Nothing, you're fine.
Did you just delete? Oh, wait.
Oh,
Can I
oh.
press it?
Here, why don't you hit one
Why?
of these? Let's close on these two.
What are these sound bites?
I'm gonna sperm. Sperm in my mouth.
And that has been Ash Epstein.
Thank you.
All right.
So
See you
glad
later.
you- thank you, bro.
See you later.